What effect does events like Discord leaks have on the difficulty of obtaining a security clearance? Read.
Yeah, for those not in the know, last year there was a junior airman working at an intelligence unit in, I think it was Massachusetts, at a guard unit. And so that individual took, now take this with a grain of salt. This is off the top from my memory, right? But this individual leaked information, I think, about the Russian invasion into Ukraine. And so this Yahoo decides to take a bunch of state secrets and put it into a personal Discord channel to flex for his friends. Bad idea. The government will come knocking. Do not do that. But in order of difficulty, in order to get a security clearance after that, Washington, D.C. leaks like a sieve. If you know what a sieve is, it's basically, it flows right through, right? We do everything that we can to keep our secrets secret, and we do the best we can for vetting of people. However, this kind of thing, it always has happened. It always will happen. How do we improve the system? It's a great question. There's always a compromise between speed and accessibility and security, right? It's just like the CIA triad for regular cybersecurity questions. We need people to fill these positions. We do our best to vet people. Will it make things a little bit more difficult? Potentially. There's always a series of people who have leaked, and we do our best to keep those people out of the government. But there's well over 1 million people who have security clearances in the United States, and 1 out of 1 million every few years. Not too bad in all likelihood. And that's why we have special access programs, varying things, a need to know. Jason?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, in my 25 years of working with the government, I've seen that things go in cycles, right? And anytime there is one of these events, i.e., Snowden happened, there's a huge, oh my God, what are we gonna do? And everything gets locked down real quick, right? And then it takes about 6 months or a year, and we all move on and forget about it, right? And this happens. Same thing with the Discord leaks, right? When this happened, they said, oh, why did this happen? They found the person. They said, oh, it was this guy. And this guy had a valid security clearance. He had a valid background. He was 19, 20, 21 years old, very young guy, and he worked as a Air Force reservist, right? And so he had a clearance for that position, and then he was using it wasn't like a hack by a foreign government, it was just somebody who wanted to show off, and they downloaded stuff and took it off and didn't realize the severity of what they were doing, right? So when that happens, all of a sudden, the government goes, "Whoa," and they start looking at who can we cut off accesses to, how can we better protect things? People start classifying things higher so that less people can see it, and all things like that, and that just creates more backlog to the system, but generally, it works itself out. So if you see a big news article that happens about some kind of clear contractor was caught for spying or somebody was selling government secrets or whatever, you can expect for the next 6 to 9 months, maybe even a year, that the system is going to slow down by at least a factor of two. So if it normally takes 3 months, it's now going to take six. If it normally takes six, it's now going to take 12 because they give everybody a double scrutiny look because of that. So just keep that in mind as well. That's really the only effect. Will it stop us from issuing clearances? No, because we still have a valid need to do that. And so we're going to have to continue issuing clearances because we have work that needs to be done and we need clear personnel to do it.